Welcome back to Are You Seeing This? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that today is the video that I talk about SummerSlam, but unfortunately, it is not, because I want to do that with M whenever she gets back. She is on a mini vacay. I'm technically on a vacay as well. I will officially be on Friday, so I'm trying to get these videos out, you guys. I'm trying to get these videos out. So much has happened. It's actually insane. But one thing's for sure. Liv Morgan successfully completed her revenge tour. And you guys know I was excited about it. We actually predicted it in the very last video we made. I think I predicted, or I said something that predicted what was going to happen. Am I still shocked, or was I still shocked? Yes, I'm still shocked because I think back on it. I'm like, oh my God, they actually did it. They actually did that. They actually did that. That's insane. I thought that that was just some delusional fantasy of mine. I have many. So I am just shocked that they actually went that route. Like, wow, that was like the most dramatic, most diabolical way they could have went, and they did it. And I was like, wow, shocked. Okay. Best story ever. Loved it. Loved it. And I cannot wait to talk about it more, you guys. But instead, today, what I'm going to focus on more so is the last episode of Raw after SummerSlam. And I'll look at all the highlights, important details, and I'll react to it and talk about it. Let's start with Sheamus and Ludwig. Let's react to them first. Sheamus is actually doing pretty well right now. He's he's been on several Raws. I think they're going to give him a push here soon. So I never trust him with anything. I never trust this man ever. Ever. What do you guys think is their plan with Sheamus and Ludwig? Like, what do you guys ultimately think? Comment down below what you think their plan is with them. Exactly. Shake my head.
And obviously Kaiser with a ruse to the Celtic Warriors. Partner Vinci this way. Kaiser across the ring. Oh, the drop kick driving Sheamus head first into the now Baltimore.
I still don't understand how this move is legal, because I remember watching some old WWE history YouTube video about how someone did that move. I don't know, it was some old wrestlers back in the day, and it caused them to have a heart attack because they're beating on their chest for so many times. I feel like it could disrupt your heart, and it freaks me out. I don't like
And done right on the announce table and a big knee.
Y'all, I'm a newer watcher, so I didn't understand this part. I was like, who is this? I don't get it. I had to have it explained to me. I guess they used to be tag partners, or they used to not be tag partners, but be in a group together or something, and one of them betrayed, so I don't know.
And done wiped out by Sheamus. This away, able to reverse. Sheamus with a knee, caught him in the tip. Off the ropes now, bro kick. Kaiser is done. Sheamus with the win.
Not him getting taken out by a kick. When is Ludwig gonna get ahead? I feel like this man never wins, bro. Never. So another feud that I've really been enjoying is Damage Control versus Sonya's group. They still don't really have a group name. They need to come up with one. What is it? Is it the stud line? Is it something else? I salute you guys every Monday. So when are we gonna get an actual name? Just give it to us.
Became queen of the ring and earned an opportunity to face Bayley at SummerSlam, and she went in.
Lyra's so pretty. I can't. She's so pretty.
She won the WWE Women's Championship. One of the strangest things about Shayna Baszler. As Baszler continues, what's that? She searches the internet for different soup recipes, and she cooks soup. A nice
I don't get it, because Lyra's not that she's not super buff and all these things. She has muscles and things, but she's so strong. She's one of the, what do they call, a sleeper build or something? I don't know, because she carries so much power, but you wouldn't, it's not so obvious, I don't know, but she's good. She's good at what she does. Very technical.
Broccoli ched soup, chicken noodle soup, very delightful. Wedding soup, not found everywhere.
Slip move by Lyra. Nice gut wrench. Oh, and Valkyria getting a kick out at 2.
Struggled on that one. Just a little bit. A little struggle.
Damage control. And there's a big boot to start. Driving Zoe off the apron. Lyra, who loves.
Can we talk about really quick how Sonya, her presence with these two, like, I don't know, their group has so much aura or whatever, you know, like they're interesting now. Like, I don't know, Sonya just brings something. I don't know if it's her demeanor, her authority. She just brings it together. It makes sense now, right? Like, and I feel like this is going to be so good for Zoe. I think it's going to be so good for Shayna as well. Like, all three of them together, perfect team. Whoever came up with this group, kudos, because this is going to be so helpful for them.
Loves to fly. Oh, tweaked her knee a bit coming off the top rope. Oh, and down goes Deville. Couldn't happen to a nicer person, but Kira Fuda locked in now for Baszler. Here.
Theater.
Oh, we're going to put her away with a Nightwing. Here's the cover. Oh, and Zoe Stark and Sonya Deville getting involved.
Cheating.
Things up. Oh.
It's pretty wild to be saved by Damage Control when Damage Control doesn't really mess with Lyra like that. You know, Lyra, I think Katana and Kaden went up against the Damage Control. I think they also went up against whatever Sonya's group is called. So
Led by Kairi Sane, racing down to the ring, and Dakota Kai and Io Sky going right to work on Deville and company.
I think they just don't really like each other. But this is the group pairing right here. Perfect. It is perfect group pairing. Plus, we haven't seen a lot of Damage Control like winning anymore, which is so weird. Damage Control used to always win. They used to always cheat, and they used to always, you know, have the upper hand. But now that there's another trio group or whatever, and they're also not the best. They're like kind of like heel groups, like two trio heel groups. That's insane. Like, and they're all women. I love it. I love it so much. So obviously the next one is Damian Priest, his speech about, you know, Finn Balor, how he's upset at him, but also the Judgment Day's introduction here. You know, let's watch it together. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the new age together. Okay, but I will say it's really fucked up what they did to Damian. It is really fucked up to literally promote him all weekend, have his like presentation for his documentary, just for him not to win. Like, come on. I thought he was gonna win. Like, in my head, I had no doubts that he was gonna win. But following the Liv Dom Rhea story, it sucks because I think because of that story, he had to lose. I never put the 2 to 2, like I never put 2 and 2 together when I was doing my prediction videos, but it's true. If Dom were to turn on Rhea, which he did, that means Finn's plan or his jig is up. You know, he has to, his gig is up. Not jig. His gig is up, and he has to, I guess he will be revealed as well. I just didn't think they were going to do both the same day, like both betrayals, but they went full force, full blown, like, get rid of it. Like, and I'm shocked. I'm still shocked, you guys. But it makes sense. Finn had to turn there because Dom turned there. So it had to happen that day, I guess. But I felt bad for Damian. I wanted him to win. I'm finally liking him as champ. And they take it away. I'm like, what? Come on. What the hell? Documentary was amazing, by the way, and very touching, moving, sad. Like, I relate to that story, you know, starting off from like shortcomings and having, you know, from a lower standing in society. It's harder, it's difficult, and you know, you have to be the first in your family type of thing to become successful. And like, I relate to that a lot. So I really, really love that documentary.
That was until I found the Judgment Day. They gave me a reason to fight. They made me feel like I belong somewhere. But then last Friday, at the premiere of my documentary, I heard what people had to say, what I meant to them, and I see you all tonight. I hear you. I see you.
I see you. I see you, Damian. I see you.
And I realize that my family got a whole lot bigger. So Finn Balor,
Sure did.
let me introduce you to my new family.
Yeah.
Finn Balor, listen to me closely.
What are you gonna say? Tell
When
me.
you are suffering, know that I am the reason for your pain. So get your ass out here and let the beatings begin.
Don't yell at me.
Damian. Big man. I just want you to know, you brought this all upon yourself. You see, I didn't betray you.
So, out of everyone, I feel like Finn's betrayal kind of has, like, I don't know, the least merit. I think Liv's betrayal makes a lot of sense. She didn't really betray them because she was never friends with them, so you can't betray someone you're not friends with. But his betrayal, his is deeper because him and Damian were really close. I feel like it hurts more, they were friends. Dom's betrayal was really bad. They didn't really care for JD anyway. I think it's hilarious that JD has a freaking shirt now. It's crazy how, they are in a new Judgment Day and JD finally gets a shirt. Like, that's crazy. It's been like he's been in the group for like a year, I believe, or so. But yeah, I feel like Finn, his betrayal makes the least amount of sense to me because they were close. I know that there was power struggles. He's upset because Damian kind of hindered his growth. I think that's the most that I can like rationalize, but it really wasn't voiced that many times. I think there were a few times where Damian's like, "Oh, are you the leader now? Are you the leader?" But they didn't have this huge blow up fight, and I feel like that was missing. They should have had something like that first before a full on betrayal. But I just feel like they rushed it because they had to fulfill the Liv Dom Rhea story. So I think it kind of got pushed a little bit. But, here we are. Here we are.
We all have each other's backs. No leaders. But that all changed when you became...
I'm sorry, but every group needs to have one leader. Like, they say the no leader thing, but I just feel like it doesn't work. It doesn't work. There has to be someone who's more of a leader, and everyone has to agree and accept it. But if you pretend like there's not a leader or someone who is more dominant in the group, this type of stuff tends to happen. So I almost feel like if they would have had a leader and just agreed and be like, that's the leader, they would have been fine. But because of the whole like Edge thing, I think that's why they didn't do it that way. Like, they're like, oh, well, Edge was a tyrant, so we don't want that again. But there's nothing wrong with having someone who does all the planning. But if you're doing all the planning, pretending you're not, and people are noticing that you're doing, like when, they were saying either Rhea or Damian is the leader and all this, that causes more drama than just saying that, this person are signing one of the people in the group as a primary role in the group. I feel like that actually would have not caused as much drama in the group.
Became champion. You went back on your word. A year ago, I almost became champion. And this happened.
He has freaking receipts. I cannot. He has a freaking picture from like over a year ago. I am sick.
What was it you said to me in the car after the show to console me? You said, Finn, it's time to man up. I screwed you and I screwed your family.
Oh.
You say you're from the streets? Well, now you're just a loser from the streets. I'm not going to fight you. No. But you know who will? Someone who's earned it. Someone who deserves it. JD will.
Yeah, I agree. JD probably has the most to get out of fighting Damian. I'm sorry. They tortured that man.
Me? Nah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till you feel safe. I'm gonna wait till you feel comfortable. I'm gonna wait till you've almost forgotten about me. And then when your back is turned, I'll be there to stab you in it again and again and again.
Oh my gosh.
And it won't just be me.
No. You guys, you guys, you guys. Oh my God. When I saw this moment, I screamed, I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, this is the Judgment Day. This is the new Judgment Day. So it's weird to me though. Like, why is Carlito like, so did Carlito know this whole time or did not? Like, I guess it doesn't really matter if he knew or not, but what is Carlito's purpose here? Um, I don't get it. I don't get Carlito's purpose, but it's so funny to see JD. Obviously we have Liv and Dom just like making out, kissing each other. So sensual in the corner, so happy. Y'all, I don't care what anybody says. I've never seen Dominic this happy ever. I've never seen him initiate so much physical contact and closeness and affection. Whether you guys want to say it's lust or whatever, never seen that in the last 2 years. I think his relationship with Liv is just so passionate. It's so fiery and it's hot. Like, I think that they make such a good couple. Wouldn't you agree? I think that they're beautiful together. But they're so menacing too. They kind of remind me of Scarlett and Karrion Kross. Like, definitely Liv. Like, Liv reminds me of Scarlett so much here. Like, she just is like very sweet, beautiful, but has a little edge, aggressiveness to her. Love it. But this moment is awesome. This is the Judgment Day, guys. Cheers. Let's, raise a cup, take a sip, drink every time Jazz says Judgment Day, because I will be saying it a lot more. Don't watch if it bothers you. They're sick. They're sick. I can't. So next up we have Seth versus Bronson Reed, I think. Or like, I don't know. Was it like a real fight or was it like, I can't remember if it was a match or just like a promo moment. I think it's a match. But y'all, did Seth actually bleed? Like, I'm scared. Did he actually get internal bleeding? I don't get it. And I don't like stuff like that. I don't like blood. I don't like to see that. I know you guys love blood. You have such a fascination with blood. I just don't get it. I hate that stuff. It really freaked me out. I used to have like a weird irrational fear around internal bleeding. So I was really worried for him. And I know he did it like 3 times, right? Okay, now watching it back, I'm like, okay, maybe they gave him something, a blood thing, a pack, because they all came out and they were surrounded him, and then Bronson got back in. So, maybe it wasn't real, but it looked real. I don't know. I don't think that would cause it. I guess it could cause internal, like, he's kind of heavy. I don't know, you guys. That's nerve-wracking. I don't like to think about it. I don't know. I'm gonna say that it was just part of the story and like that's it. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments below. I think it's just fake, like not a real injury, All right, so the final thing we will review, I'm trying, y'all, the wine is getting me a little bit. Okay, the final thing we'll review is the last segment that they posted, which is, Damian kind of getting jumped by the Judgment Day and Rhea coming out to attack Liv and Dom coming in with the save here.
Pretty scary to hold to the man who lost in the World Championship.
Get him, Damian.
Liv Morgan out here as well, and now Balor and Dominic and McDonough and Carlito and Liv Morgan into the ring, and this is an all-out assault from the new.
So yeah, Carlito, I think he has like alliance with Dominic, right? Is that why he's still sticking around? I don't get it. I wonder how he chose. I wonder how he chose which group to follow.
New Judgment Day, unbuggy, unpriest. Carlito holds a
Look at Dominic being such a man.
block while Dom and Finn beat him down. Priest is helpless. McDonough though set over the top rope. Priest.
Yo, the way that JD fell out of this ring is so scary. Like, how did he not tear something here? Like, he fell so bad. Like, he definitely could have broken something there. Like, I don't know. I don't think he did because we would have heard, something by now. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, like, getting out of the ring, man.
Set over the top rope. Priest fighting back. Dominic sent out of the ring. Kicked out of Carlito. And Finn Balor face to face with the Punisher. The Prince trying to scramble. Balor trying to retreat.
Come on, Liv. Yeah. This is so reminiscent of when, you know, Damian confronted Liv that one time. And I was like, what's he going to do? He's going to attack a woman? And now, you know, because he's like more face or whatever, he's a good guy. He's more just like having a face off with her, you know? Yeah. Get him. Also, did you see how Dominic came to save Liv? Like, he must really care about her. He came and saved her from Damian, you know? Such a man, such a hero.
Bobby's here! And she's making a beeline, and Dominic and Liv scrambling out of the ring. And Rhea Ripley's got Morgan. Rhea's got Morgan. Morgan sent her to the ring post. The Eradicator getting herself. Liv Morgan's gonna paint it out on Raw. Oh. And Rhea Ripley tearing the table apart. Do what you're gonna do, Bobby. Don't piss off. Bloody Ripley, Liv Morgan. She took your title.
I don't know why she's mad at Liv. She should be mad at Dominic. Dominic was supposed to have loyalty to her, not Liv. Just saying.
She took you. John reasons.
And then her man, Dominic, comes to her rescue, just like a knight in armor would. You know, he just really cares. I don't think I ever remember Dominic doing this for Rhea. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, well, Rhea doesn't need it. Well, that's okay. I guess Liv does need it, you know? Rhea is bigger than both Dominic and Liv. Y'all are like, oh, you know, well, they should fight her. What are they gonna do? They can't. One, Dominic's a guy, and they're not gonna let that happen. But, you know, even if he did, I don't think he's strong enough. And then Liv is petite. Rhea has always been put in this brand, on this brand of a bunch of other petite wrestlers, while she towers over most of them, if not all, except for maybe like Raquel and Nia, who used to be on there. But honestly, you know, a lot of the girls cannot stand up to Rhea on Raw, and that's just point blank period. She's bigger, taller, stronger. That's just like facts. That's just the nature of it. So if you're a wrestler and you're, you know, it's not a match and you don't have to fight her, why would you stick around to fight her? Like, that doesn't make sense, you know? Of course you're going to try to get away from her. She's huge and you're small. Like, you know, like now if she were on SmackDown's brand with other powerhouse big hitters, they probably wouldn't run. Just saying. But if I was Liv, I'd run too. She's stronger. Like, I'd fuck. Go.
Rhea Ripley's there. JD, your night's about to go from bad.
Y'all, JD gets fucking thrown in this segment. That's insane.
The Terror Twin.
That's insane. He fucking flew. I can't. That's kind of funny. JD, people don't give him his props, but he takes the worst bumps I've ever fucking seen. Ever. Like, he takes the worst. Look how fucking high he gets. I gotta, like, pause it. Look! That's insane. How tall is Damian? I know Damian's kind of, like, bending down a little bit, but, like, that has to be, like, 7 feet. Like, falling straight from, like, 7 feet down. That's insane.
The Terror Twin.
Anyways, that's it, you guys. I think I'm going to do one more video, maybe doing like a brief recap of SummerSlam and doing as much as I can. Like I said, I don't know if I said this. I did film my entire reaction to the Rhea and Liv fight, but I couldn't upload it to YouTube because of copyright. Like, even though I wasn't going to put the video, it was just, I guess the background sound was too high and my mic was catching like everything that was going on, you know, on the screen. So it said it was copyright, and I can't post it, you guys. So I might post little clips here and there on Twitter or TikTok, other places or something. So follow me there if you want to see those. But I can't post the full video. It sucks. I even tried to like upload a song under it and everything. It was so frustrating, you guys. I can't upload the full reaction. So I think that I might do like just a brief recap. And then, of course, I have to meet with M again. We can't do all these videos and like have all these moments together and I not, and then not wrap up. We have to at least wrap up the story. And I thought I was going to be sad that the story is over, but I feel more relieved. Like, oh, fuck yes. Like, oh, it happened. Congratulations to Liv again. And, what goes around comes around. This is what was supposed to happen. Like, I wanted this for Liv. I wanted her to win the revenge tour. Think she deserves it. And that's just what has to happen. I love when our delusions work out, you guys. Anywho, thank you so much to everyone watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour and, the new Judgment Day. I want to thank everyone for following along, building the story. Anyone who's watching, anyone. I see you.